As we know, cycling has its own rich lexicon, words with etymologies built over decades. This expansive vocabulary extends to a wealth of insults too, some of which we've listed here, and are just about fit for family viewing.
You need to harden up, mate. Glass cranker!
Amateur!
Top 10 cycling insults. Half-wheeler. Some may actually see this as a badge of honour, rather than an insult. But I think most of us would rather not have this as a label, as it singles you out as the type of rider who no one wants to sit on the front with. And I think we all know a few. Often accompanied by an expletive as a suffix, prefix, or both. Sit-on sprinter.
Can you give us a turn then, Si?
Nah.
We're not talking about the pro scene here with the riders who are paid to get an armchair ride to the finish before opening it up in the last 200 metres. More the type of rider who won't give a single turn in a local road race, chain gang or even on a club ride, skulking around at the back before lighting it up to win a town sign and celebrating like they've won the Worlds.
Oh, in your face, Stevens!
Amateur! Doesn't sound too bad an insult on the face of it, but this one, especially to the purists, really does cut to the core if you're on the receiving end, as it implies that your skills and ability as a rider are far from being pro.
Amateur!
Yet, you don't need to be a pro to call someone out as an amateur, as actual amateurs, more often than not, call fellow amateurs amateurs too.
Whoa! Amateur!
Oh.
Sandbagger is an affront aimed at those riders who seemingly aren't partial to putting their nose in the wind and who will avoid a turn on the front at all costs. To this end, they'll employ a variety of underhand tactics to keep their slot at the back of the group, much to the annoyance of all around them.
Cheers for letting me sit on your wheel, mate, on a really bad down, miles from home.
Weekend warriors
Yeah, Si. I'm looking forward to this nice steady ride.
is a moniker for riders whose main aim appears to be hitting the road hard at the weekend, but not actually in a race or sportif, as the WWs tend to take things very seriously indeed.
Si! Wait! Si! What are you doing? It's supposed to be a steady ride!
Poser. This one doesn't need much of an explanation, as I think we can all point to at least one person we know who fits this particular description.
Si? What are you doing?
Sorry, mate. Sorry, just,
You know the one. Immaculate pro kit, bling bike under the UCI weight limit, box fresh cycling shoes, oiled up legs, dark shades, whatever the weather, and always checking their hair.
sorry, mate, just for Instagram. Just thought I'd capture the moment.
Pumping up my tyre, it's personal.
I know, but it looks epic.
You need to harden up. This disparagement is usually reserved for those who tend to moan, complain, or offer up paltry excuses for their inability to ride or cope with any modest level of arduosity.
No, I don't think so. There's a 5% chance of rain, and that's 5% more than I wanted to risk. I'm not doing it. I'm going to phone my wife. I need to get a lift.
Tell you what, you need to harden up, mate. You really, really do. I can't believe this.
Do you mind if I borrow your gilet? Keep warm whilst I wait. I don't want to get cold. Thanks.
Bad enough.
Thanks, Matt.
Unbelievable.
Wheelsucker. No one wants to be called a wheelsucker, do they? We even made a video about how to get rid of one. In French, they have a wonderful word for wheelsucker.
Raton! Vous êtes un raton!
Not a literal translation at all. It actually means young rat.
What did you do that for? I was just trying to get some shelter. Honestly, just thought I'd get home quicker.
Glass cranker. A name given to a rider who rides through to the front in a breakaway whilst pedalling so softly when at the front they could actually be using cranks made of glass. Such is the withering emptiness of their effort.
What are you doing?
I'm done.
A little ring!
But you look really strong.
Yeah, but look at you. We're going downhill and you're on 39.17.
Come on, do a turn.
I'm not doing a turn. I've just done a turn, you glass cranker.
Cheesehead.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
I was called a cheesehead once for attacking just as the flag dropped in the Tour de l'Avenir by a Belgian rider who also threw a bread roll at me. For more top 10s, click up here, and for our how-to videos, click just down here. And to subscribe to GCN, click on that flying cheese roll.
Amateur. Even though that was quite a nice passing manoeuvre.
Yeah, that was actually quite good.